I cracked this long back that writing से तो नहीं होगा. Because
True.
there are better writers. They already दिग्गज बैठे हैं. They were running.
Repercussions, a fall down, then
Yeah.
coming back up again. What's the biggest lesson that you learned in your life in the different facets within the publishing industry? Which is your favorite part? Like, what do you enjoy the most in it?
कि they have written a book maybe or they have no idea how it works in the publishing industry. Hardback चाहिए तो 5,000 और दो. Paperback चाहिए तो 2,000 और दो. E-book नहीं चाहिए तो चलो 1,000 डाल देंगे. So that's how they later in the years I understood that जो भी 2,500 देगा they will get published. It was just for the money.
What has been your biggest disappointment?
Amazon best-selling authors. If you are selling 20,000, you won't go with random.
Yeah.
You will go with random house maybe.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. True.
How does it matter?
Yeah.
Review is a review for you.
Yeah.
Why you are so obsessed with Amazon reviews?
What did you do? You put a 3-star review on this. I'm like, that's my thing. No, but when I was sending the request, I told that it should be 5-star. Huge turning point.
Yeah.
When the King Khan tweeted about your book. What are you feeling?
उसके पहले मेरी book आई थी It's My Love Story that sold really good.
Yeah.
It just crossed 3 lakh copies now actually. People say पैसा और नाम, but I always still have good people. COVID में पता चल गया था. They are selling for 100.
Yeah.
ठीक है, वापस आया, book तो अपने पास वापस आना.
True.
They bring the packet and they again selling it. They are just, it's like a cycle. If tomorrow Shahrukh sir calls you, I want to work with you. What will you approach? If you're listening, please
please reach out.
Please reach out.
From your cloud 9.
900.
Yeah, I agree.
अच्छा है ना reach you.
Actually. Show by Naghma. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Bike Show by Naghma. And today I have somebody who is really, you could say, has understood the publishing industry inside out. Been an author for the longest of the time, worked in different roles in publishing, today helps a lot of authors promote their books, been a designer, been a movie maker, been a corporate guy throughout in between his life, a lot of things put in together. One person sitting right here with me, Mr. Ajitabha Bose. Ajitabha, congratulations on your new book.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling today after releasing that one book which the industry has never seen anywhere?
So this is my autobiographical book, right? And I have done a lot of books. As I said, I have promoted a lot of books. I have published a lot of books. Of course, it's my own personal journey. It should, it has to be very unique and very new. And I'm known in the industry for bringing new ideas, and because when I started writing, I cracked this long back that writing से तो नहीं होगा. Because there are better writers. They already दिग्गज बैठे हैं. They were running and ruling the industry. What makes you different is what uniqueness you have. And be it pocket books or maybe this book, a diary, my books completely runs on concepts. And I'm glad at least that's how my books are running well.
Interesting. So your journey has been a huge roller coaster.
Yeah.
And whoever wants to know about the journey can always read the latest book, The Diary of an Author. So it's not an easy thing. Every single thing, any passion that you are holding, to build on it, scale it, make sure you're making some bit of revenue out of it so that you are self-sustainable. Be the best that can be at that moment. But then there also face a lot of repercussions, a fall down, then coming back up again. What's the biggest lesson that you learned in your life?
It's not a lesson, actually. It's something I think said by Swami Vivekananda, which was actually also my school's motto. Stop not till the goal is reached. And I'm very glad. I think yesterday I also posted a reel when I was talking to my own self, younger self, and I was thanking her. Yes, I have succeeded. I have failed as well.
Yeah.
I have fallen, and one thing which kept me going, it was I know that I'll make it. You know,
Yeah.
and I don't know खुद का क्या तारीफ करूं, but I think I
Yeah.
made it. People know me, and people more importantly they love me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a hated author, I'm
Yeah.
a loved author, and people look up to me as a
Yeah.
author or a publisher or a
Yeah.
guide to a
Yeah.
publishing industry,
Yeah.
and that's I think that's something which I've learned throughout these years.
So, experiencing the different facets within the publishing industry, which is your favorite part? Like, what do you enjoy the most in it?
Today, if you ask me, I really enjoy making books.
Okay.
Okay, and I really enjoy when I opened my own publishing house.
Mm.
There was a lot of backlash. I think a lot of people know this, and but my, you know, people who are seeing this podcast to 2020 when I opened my own house,
Yeah.
the main reason was not getting my own books published.
Mm.
You know, it was one of the reasons to
Mm.
earn more profit from my
Yeah.
own books,
Yeah.
but the major reason was what I was seeing and witnessing, that there are n number of self-publishing houses. They have n number of packages, and I found those packages not worth enough for the authors.
Okay.
And technically they were looting. They're still looting. And the sad fact is, Naghma, that authors think this is how it works.
Yeah.
You know, they just Google
True.
they have written a book maybe, or they have no idea how it works in the publishing industry. They Google, I need to publish my book. Of course, there are three names. Everybody knows it will come up because they have a lot of money and they are running ads. And मेरा second page पे आता without ads, so I think I'm doing good as well there. So वो तीन खोलते हैं because क्या ना लोगों के अंदर वो कैसे बताऊँ patience नहीं है कि second third page भी खोजे. So whatever they see in the first top 5 or top 10 list, they open, they see packages starting from 20,000 to go to 3 lakhs, and they think that's how it works. So उनको जो चाहिए होता है, it's like a buying service. It's like a subway.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, you just pick in and लगता है अच्छा okay. It's like a cart.
Yeah.
Hard bag चाहिए तो 5,000 और दो.
Yeah.
Paper bag चाहिए तो 2,000 और दो. E-book नहीं चाहिए तो चलो 1,000 डाल देंगे. So that's how they customize and they take a package, and authors think that authors not, I think I would say the new authors. एक बार publish होने के बाद तुमको पता चल जाता है अच्छा ये तो गलती कर दी है.
First book is enough for everybody to have your learning.
And they think that's how it works. So पैसा देते हैं, and I feel and one thing जो मेरे को सबसे ज़्यादा खटका है वो आज भी खटकता है. All the self-publishing house, especially I would say, stop saying that you will distribute and market book. तत्काल प्रभाव में you should stop saying that, because people come up to me and say कि आप तो सब दे रहे हैं. Wow, मतलब so we have only one package of 10,000. We don't package ही नहीं, वो हमारा एक fixed amount है, आगे पीछे कुछ नहीं. ठीक है, और वो भी 10,000 is something, again cover, typeset, printing, everything is included. My warehousing.
Technically, you end up putting few things from your pocket
just
also.
my remunerations. And people say, marketing नहीं करोगे, book sale कैसे होगा? It doesn't work that way, you know. Book sales, people need to understand it's on completely on authors. And if they think the same authors, if they think कि कल को आप अगर बड़े publishing house में चले भी जाओगे, even the biggest ones, if you think if you get published from them and your book will sell because it's from them,
नहीं होता.
जाओ.
Try it out.
Try करो, मजा आएगा आपको.
It's actually fun also when you find certain authors where you're trying or spending hours trying to get them to understand few things, and then they come back still telling, no, I think I would just rather go try it. And I'm like, it's your choice. Always please go it. You think that spending money on marketing, if it is actually a problem, then you need to experience it.
There was an era, I would say, जहाँ पे you write a good book. And word of mouth. So word of mouth now is secondary. Word of mouth तो तब ना जब reach मतलब घर घर book तो पहुंचे पहले. 100 लोगों तक book पहुंचेगा, word of mouth से 20 लोग और कर देंगे. That's how it works, right? 100 ही नहीं बिका. And as a publisher, I'm telling you, it's almost 5 years now. I'm publishing books. I've published over 300 books now in 5 years. And people are even failing to sell 50 copies in a year.
That's true.
And they expect that they will go to big houses again.
Well, that's actually a truth also. A lot of people, like, everybody, each and every one of us have our close circle, which includes our near family, friends, and colleagues,
Again,
which will consist 20-25 people who might actually buy.
Like, that's also for, I think, maybe first couple of books.
Yeah.
Third book, so they will be like, Roj ka ho gaya. So
because I don't
again,
read,
I
so
know
why
this
will I
because
buy?
again, I also have letters and friends. Yeah, people, you know, पहला क्या ना, even if you do your first book and you know, वो तो WhatsApp family group में ले लेते हैं. Again, because it's something nobody has done in your family maybe, and that is very unique thing, so they support you.
Yeah.
The second book, third book onwards, no one does that. Also,
that's true. It's a good thing that when you told that what you enjoy the most is making books, because now you are a pretty well-known author. There are multiple things that you do, but then if you're still having a good joy that you bring in if you're making books, that's really a beautiful thing. I
still like, so we get our books printed from the same printer, jahan se I won't name the biggest publishing houses are printing. Okay? All big. Yeah. Okay? Not in the world, okay? We don't take names, of course. Yeah. So many quality of the books, you know, I personally go there. I don't know people know this or not. I think maybe कोई इसने बोला भी नहीं है. So though they don't print in A4 sheets, they have big rolls. Yeah. You know, so I like going to check on the rolls as well, the quality of the paper. I just, you know, I love books. Yeah. It's not only that I'm an author or I like collecting books or I'm getting paid for that. I genuinely like books now. I now understand types of covers. Yeah. What can be done, you know. Yeah, of course. अभी नया एक चल चला है, I think hardback with side वाले pages में, you know, they have this graffitis done. I've done long time back. Okay. It is now in trend. I think I was talking to my printer himself, and he was saying I think they have cracked a printer who are giving a very low cost hardback copies, because hardbacks are expensive. It is expensive. Means I'm telling you, if a paperback costs 100, a hardback will easily cost 250 or just for making, I'm telling you, right? Very true. And if they are selling hardbacks at 250, 300, means they have cracked a printer who has giving them these books at very cheaper cost. And I'm also looking for the same printer. If you're listening, please
please reach out.
Please reach out.
More books coming through. No, that is actually true. Even the sprayed margins which you're talking about, it was very popular internationally. Yeah. And we used to excitedly wait when one book is coming to India for that premium feel, but now it's becoming more accessible and common.
I think every other book is coming out in the premium edition as well.
So out of a lot of things that you worked within the publishing industry, you started off like into the industry as a designer, right? Yeah. So entering your first steps into the publishing industry.
First step, I will be very honest, again, it's very not interesting, but I think new authors will relate to it. 2013. Yeah. So I was always into writing since my school days, you know, magazine and college maybe I used to write blogs. I've done mass comm. So ultimately wo kiya hota for articles. I started reading a lot, reading novels in college, and then that's when I thought I should also write one. You know, I have a lot of. So I used to write my stories on Orkut. Way back there was Orkut.
Oh my, the Orkut phase.
Yeah, scraps. Wow. Yeah. It might sound. I think नए वालों को लगे.
They were like, what the hell is Orkut?
What the hell is Orkut, right?
That's the earlier Facebook.
Yeah, it was. हम लोग scraps करते थे, and then Blogspot came in again. That's also a very new thing, maybe for the new generation. Yeah. And then we started Facebook. Facebook, I used to post small stories, and everybody knew that I was a writer. I became an author in 2014 with my, you know, there was a contest going on. You submit your book, and if it gets selected, we'll publish you. And I got selected. I was on cloud 9. I got received a mail. I was like, wow, I will be finally a published author. And so there was also a fees of 2,500 back then. For free. Later in the years, I understood that जो भी 2500 देगा, they will get published. It was just for the money. You don't get selected. You are paying actually, right? But yes, again, first time authors को तो ये लगता है, you get selected, they get very happy, they get a certificate.
Of course.
Stop asking for certificates. And that was my first experience with publishing. You know, that my book got published, and I started working for the same publishing house as a freelancer, as a book. I was working as a designer since my college days, 2011.
Yeah, your side hustles. Yeah, one of your side hustles.
And you know, I have a learned arts school student.
Ah.
7 years with एक होता है ना वो एक होता है drawing
Yeah.
सीखना एक होता है जो एग्जाम देते हैं.
Yeah.
So I'm that.
Ah,
Maybe
lovely.
because of that reason I'm very good with वो होता है ना brain में automatically colors and designing is always there. So I started designing, but yes, book covers was something which I really started enjoying. And getting paid for what you enjoy is something is a blessing.
It's a blessing.
And I started working for the house, and people also again started seeing. So I got more work, and yeah, I think I've designed more than 1,000 covers maybe till date.
What was?
I'll post a video. I was thinking yesterday also. My wife told me, yeah, you have designed so many covers for so many big houses.
Yeah.
And you can just do a reel. You might be knowing me as a publisher and author. Okay,
But I'm the person behind these.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah,
like for as a cover designer, are you allowed to always showcase like this is my work, even
because
irrespective of?
It's official, right? It's on the back cover. It has my name.
Ah, makes sense.
Officially, yeah. So थोड़ी की छुपा के कुछ करना. Yeah, we can do it.
Ah, interesting.
Even if they do something, I have my own 300 books, so I don't care.
Of course, and I'm sure in your publishing house, most of the covers, I mean, all the covers.
After 300, maybe 200 I've done. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. So, what has been your biggest disappointment, like within the publishing space?
Biggest disappointment, I would be saying. What I would say that word exactly. This Amazon best-selling authors. This has been very. I won't say I get angry, but I now laugh actually.
Yeah.
When they, everyone is a best-selling author now. First of all, everyone is an author now. We have more authors than readers now.
Oh, true.
And yeah, everybody is best-selling. Everybody is selling good.
Yeah.
And it makes me laugh actually now. It's very funny for me actually. And people are now again very much only focusing. We were talking about this. We had an author who sold maybe 800, 900 copies. And I strictly said no promotions, only Amazon ads. Okay. Let's focus on sales. And the author agreed. We sold books, and few months later, I am seeing his book with another publishing house who has offered.
The next book.
Yeah, the next book has already gone to them because they offered book launches at same cost. And the author is a very good friend of mine. I just randomly asked, how many copies do you sell? What is the sales number? But if you are doing good, I said we sold 20,000 copies. I got 20,000.
Okay.
And I was
okay.
I was like, obviously, I always tell you lie to people who don't know, right? Why you're lying to me? What will happen? Because I know the industry.
Yeah.
If you're selling 20,000, you won't go with random.
Yeah.
You will go with random house maybe.
Yeah. Exactly. True.
20,000 is a big number, and
that's a crazy huge number.
The big houses will
take your
will after your life to come with us.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's okay if you're selling.
Interesting.
I laugh. I just laugh with the numbers they showcase, and it's not disappointment. I would say it was at a time I used to get very not angry but very agitated and irritated with why people are faking so much.
Yeah.
And there was also one incident, Naghma. So I have written 12 books.
Yeah.
Okay? And this book has turned out to be the fastest one to touch 100 reviews on Amazon.
Yeah.
So one of my books, I think the Shahrukh Khan wala ya Kapil koi ek book, it touched 100 mark, 100 reviews on Amazon, and I just posted. And there were a lot of authors, not readers, authors who commented, "What's the big deal? Why are you also posting? And it doesn't make sense. Like you're a good selling author. Why you're saying 100 is nothing?" I said 100 is something which is see. As a publisher, I would say I think this is a very I don't know. You'll also agree with this. Only 2% of the people review a book, if it's an actual review.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the paid, but genuine.
Not the
reviews.
paid one. Again, the actual genuine. Only 2 people. Not only books.
Yeah.
You buy a lot of stuff from your Amazon or Flipkart. How many do you review, right? And 2%. If it's my 100, it's all genuine. No paid, no bought. And it's a very big thing for me. Getting 100 reviews, genuineness. And I can challenge anyone if you can. prove.
Because selling 100 copies and getting 100 reviews on it, those are two different things altogether.
Yeah, it's a complete different thing. And again, so मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात थी.
Yeah.
Getting 100 reviews, all
Yeah.
genuine ones.
Yeah.
And I'm a kind of person, I don't know how other authors do this thing. I have seen big authors doing this. Like for example, Naghma, I read your book. I text you at Naghma, what a wonderful job.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll post a story maybe on.
Yeah.
Just a DM was also okay.
Yeah.
That's a review for you, right? Ajitabha has given me.
True.
What people does, yeah, thank you. Can you also write this on Amazon?
Yeah.
And I feel so ashamed to do this. I never do this. I cannot do this actually. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it's okay if you're asking. Maybe it will help you. But personally, I'm not done. And so that was, I was saying that, I don't know. Genuinely, I will tell you how to understand which is a genuine review, which is not. Genuine review is always a one-liner or two-liners.
That's all
Nobody has time
for.
to write 3 paragraphs
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Amazon for you.
Yeah.
You can, not even your fans,
Yeah.
not even your readers or anyone.
Yeah.
So, and I have worked for 3 days in a company which it's a corporate company, I won't name it, long back, I think 2015. And they used to do Flipkart and Amazon reviews.
Yeah.
And it's a paid thing. And that time I understood this fact that fake reviews is very normal. I will say 90 out of 100 people check reviews and buy products. बेवकूफ हो, वो सब पैसे दे के लिख रखे हैं.
Actually, that is true also. Like as a marketer also, we also work with reviews. There are authors who we want to, we give away the books to the influencers, and then we also request for the Amazon review. But that's one thing that we always make sure, or we debate with the author is, I will not ask for 5-star review.
Yeah,
that's what your requirement is. Don't give me the project. I don't care. We are okay to do it. I know I'll lose the money because I'll charge for the service charges also. But don't demand a particular review. If I am not able to do the work for you genuinely and do injustice to the readers, then no, I'm not okay with that. It's as simple as that.
And I think reviews, अगर आप कहीं भी डाल रहे हो, मेरे को लगता है, if I'm an author, getting it from anywhere, even maybe email, maybe a WhatsApp, or maybe anywhere. How does it matter? Review is a review for you. Why you are so obsessed with Amazon reviews?
New authors who sometimes randomly, because they also know that I'm also an avid reader, I put up content and all of that is going on, they reach out asking for, do you mind reading my book? And I definitely check out the blurb only if I'm interested in that topic. I pick it up. So recently when this incident happened where there was somebody who reached out like that for a book, and it's free books. Come on, for me, a reader, that's the important thing, not the payment for it. So I said yes, I was interested, and somebody gives me like that. It's not that I'm a fan of Amazon reviews, but it's a gesture that even I do, that I go and put up the Amazon review. They were not asking. They are asking us for feedback because they think somehow we are experts. Come on, I don't even write. So, but then still, as a reader, I can always give my feedback. I put it up on Amazon. The person, whoever reached out to me, later came back. What did you do? I'm like, what happened? You put a 3-star review on this. I'm like, that's my thing. No, but when I was sending the request, I told that it should be 5-star. Then I went back and checked the messages earlier. There was somewhere written there, it has to be a 5-star review, which I did not see. Had it been that, I would not even ask for it. But in my head, I'm like, oh my God, this book is not more than a 2 or a 3-star review. But then it became such a conversation there. I'm like, chalo, check it. I'm going and editing. I literally edited, took a screenshot, and I showed that I've done the 5-star review.
They didn't accept it.
They would have taken. And I was out of this thing. I did not like the book at all. So what I smartly did was, in the review that I wrote, I did not write up anything about the writing quality of the book. I told about the cover. I told about the whatever look and feel and everything. I told about all of that. I never spoke about the writing because I know as the public platform, I didn't want to tell anywhere that I did not like it. But because I know, okay, people, whatever they're feeling.
Same happens with you, you have this Hamlet, same edition I was talking about.
Oh, nice. That was a World Book Fair purchase.
I bought it for 100. So
in fact, it was not even my purchase. Somebody purchased, an author friend. She accidentally left it in my bag because she needed a hand free for talking to people. It was left with me. I'm like, okay, thank you for the copy.
Same. So I started this series called I Recommend Books Under 30 Seconds. And I clearly mention whosoever I'm reaching out or my team reaches out, we don't read. I will just recommend.
Okay.
Yeah, Ajitabha Bose will only recommend.
Yeah.
Don't expect we are again review karna. See, because I throughout these years I was getting a lot of requests from authors, to can you read the book or
Yeah.
just post the story.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know what. Maybe it will boost their sales or something.
Yeah.
Whatever reach.
Yeah.
And again, after marriage, a lot of things change. My wife said, if they are
Why are
reaching
you
it
doing this
out,
for
why are
free?
you doing for free?
Yeah.
It's your craft and
Yeah.
you have worked hard for your
Mm.
reach. Like
Mm.
why your reach should help
Mm.
others?
Mm.
And I thought, yes, I started charging
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. And charging sometimes also help you scream.
Yeah.
Because it's like you also feel guilty. For some person you said yes, but then for the next person you don't have time. You have to tell her no, and you're feeling guilty.
Exactly.
So charging actually becomes a screening process.
Charging for me now, charging has been like, first of all, again, what my wife said, I will repeat. I have worked years for this reach, and maybe I have spent also a lot of time and money both, right? And if you want to bank on my reach, of course, it's okay to charge. And secondly, I also want to people know that I'm not Vella, right?
True. It's your worth.
If I'm
It's your
paying,
brand.
if I'm at least posting out a 30-second video, I need to get paid, right? And it has been wonders. People have been reaching out.
Good side hustle again.
And my finally, I think last week she was saying, finally, मेरा पति influencer बन गया. And he's charging money, and it feels nice to get books, which I like. I now have a bigger shelf. I just told. I think last night it was delivered, and I have a bigger shelf now. And I think if somebody, I always tell this, if somebody can benefit from my reach or my profile, of course, come, I'll help you.
That's amazing.
I have done books for free as well. It's not सबसे मैं charge कर रहा हूँ. But again,
sometimes you just want to promote.
There are some good books I promote.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I promoted Suti's book. Suti's book is right here. It's a wonderful book. I
Oh,
promoted
she's
for
a
free.
beautiful writer.
Yeah.
Even
Very
I
good
think
friend
I
of
remember
mine.
talking about Suti. She came on a podcast also.
Okay.
But she was one Indian author romance story which I personally recommend to people now, telling that this is worth your time. Because sometimes things feel so cliche and they're like, it's just a little too cheesy. But she's somebody who can write beautifully. At the same time give you a hooking story.
I know Stuti since very long. I think I was part of her first book launch as well.
Oh, lovely.
Now she's a big star. Yeah.
Oh, now she's a huge star.
Yeah, she's coming out from big houses, and I'm very happy for. It feels मेरे कभी ऐसा भी लगता है. Means all my contemporaries. See, I always rank myself as B grade author. A grade, of course, are all big ones, all the Diggaj ones, Ruskin Bond, Sudhamati. I'm on the B grade, and मेरे जो भी contemporaries है, जो मेरे हैं, and everybody is coming out from big houses now. Everyone, ठीक है. And people say this a lot. Why not you? Why not? And if somebody has read the book, they might be knowing that मैंने book लिया था वापस देख के.
No, that is true. So in your life also, there was a huge turning point when the King Khan tweeted about your book. What are you feeling?
I don't know. There might be a term called Cloud 900.
Is Cloud 9 enough?
So I will tell you my exact feelings and expressions. Ajitabha never dances. Never. You will never see. I have started doing now again for maybe for the books because the algorithm works that way. But I never. I'm a very terrible dancer. If you are a Friends fan, I am a Chandler in dancing.
Oh God, that's terrible.
That's. So I don't dance.
As I love Chandler.
So I remember 6th of March, the book got launched in Consume Cafe. That time it was not a bookstore; it was a small cafe. And I was, I believe in manifestation and Shahrukh का जो dialogue है, किसी चीज को शिद्दत से चाहो. तो 9th of March it created a world record for being the first smallest love story book. And it started trending on Twitter. And it was trending on #1, which Shahrukh Khan was trending, and Shahrukh Khan and his team, and all the fan clubs, everybody was tweeting, and Shahrukh sir also came to know. Shahrukh sir, why I'm trending? What I have done now? Because and when he thought that he was trending for the right reason, and he stepped in, and I thank Chennai fan club. There's a fan club of Shahrukh who helped me and reach that thing to Shahrukh. And Shahrukh sir tweeted.
Oh wow.
And I think it was 9 p.m. I was, if you won't believe, I was cooking my dinner. Tweet आया and I think I recently bought that iPhone 5s.
Oh my God, 5.
Long back.
Yeah.
My first iPhone.
Yeah.
And it was like ting 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 ting. Everyone, I never felt that again, that stardom, because I was like maybe it's a glitch or a hang हो गया. मैं जाके देखने लगा and people were retweeting someone's tweet, and that someone was Mr. Shahrukh.
Wow.
And he not only retweeted, he also quoted. And size doesn't matter when it's love. Again, it was very nice for him because it was a pocket book. So that became a very iconic statement for him. Again, Shahrukh, whatever he does is very iconic.
Everything.
And I was dancing that night.
Oh my
out of
God.
joy. My dinner got burnt because I was very busy somewhere. But it's okay. We went out for party anyways because it was a big night for me. And I struggled throughout 1.5 years when I first book came out, or my first book came out for PR or coverage. Next morning, I was everywhere. Hindustan Times of India.
We're talking about Shahrukh Khan.
Yes, and two things. Of course, it was first of all trending. Shahrukh himself tweeted, and third, of course, it was something which has never been done before. So pocket book also become very popular that time. It was a kickstart again. It was like a boost, not even booster. It was like rocket. And yes, I always tell this. Shahrukh made me an overnight star. Rest is history. I never turned back, and I utilized that. And maybe I think it helped me a lot.
So from your Cloud9,
900.
yeah, I agree. A journey has been really good in a lot of ways. Also from there, there was your book on Kapil Sharma. You've been on the Kapil Sharma show. There was a book on MS Dhoni. So there's a lot of good spotlight that you really got. Okay, my question is not about how the spotlight was, but how much it affected your ego.
Honestly, I think I never said this. I'll tell this. People, I have heard this. People say this a lot, that I do celeb books just so that it works. Yes, it's one of the reasons. See, I have always been a big fan of these three people. And why? Because of their journey, not as what they do as a profession, right? They started with zero. If I talk about Kapil sir, he started with minus, not even zero. And they have reached, and they are best at what they do.
Of course.
That's something very inspiring. And Shahrukh sir has been my idol. Everybody knows. I'm that person. कि कमरे में शाहरुख का नाम लेंगे तो लोग people will turn up to look at me because everybody knows I'm a big fan, right? And I won't say ego booster, but I have written this book 2018. I got very rich from my books, and that bring a bit of not arrogance, but maybe overconfidence. And I personally felt that I had started looking down on people. Actually, मैं तो कर लिया, तू क्या कर रहा है?
Being human.
Right. And again, God has been very kind. He has his own way to bring people down. 2019, Until You Meet Again came out, where I invested a lot. Tied up with all the big chains, bookstores, and COVID came in. I failed miserably.
Huge failure,
Cloud 900 say I was back to grounds. And that's when I realized that it's not, nothing is permanent.
This too shall pass.
And उसके पहले मेरी book आई थी, It's My Love Story, that sold really good. The bestseller आई थी, which is still the best-selling book of mine. It just crossed 3 lakh copies now, actually. And Until You Meet Again didn't even cross 5,000 copies. And it was a very setback for me for that time. 3 lakh se 5,000 is and I was like, and COVID happened. I had took loans to invest. And everything went wrong. And I personally feel, it's God's way. to bring you down, slap you down. That would be the right thing.
Like,
and
raho
that
in
time
your
I understood,
line.
yeah, there are unsuccessful people. Again, I never, unsuccessful people कुछ होता नहीं है. Everybody is successful in their own field. And you should be proud of what you do, not overconfident or you know. I used to think that ये 9 to 6 job is very boring. ये job वाले लोग, they're doing nothing. And जो authors भी आ रहे हैं, they are doing not good. I am the one, see me. But yes, 2020, those 6 months, those lockdown actually locked me down. And I'm a complete different person now. You know, मेरे को अभी मेरे book launch में पूछा था किसी ने, how are you so humble? I said that you should have you should have met me in 2019.
No, that is actually true. I mean, it's also the fact. I mean, everybody knows that when success teaches you a lot of things, it's not just a famous quote. It's actual reality that failure actually teaches you more.
Yes, failure actually taught me more, and failure made me a better person, I would say.
Of course.
I'm very, I won't say humble. I don't know how people say that. But I think I'm very grounded now. And I also realized the fact that खुद को अपने आप को 30 मार खान नहीं समझना चाहिए. I am not a 30 मार खान. I am a regular person. Maybe बोलते हैं ना अंधों में कान आ जाओ. So I am कान. I am not okay. So people think that होता ना कि I always say this, that I'm not popular. I am just more known than you. That's it.
Now there is also this very fine line between being genuine and showing off.
Yeah.
Like, that's a very fine line, and it's not about you. It's about the person who takes it. How I perceive. I can say that, okay, maybe you're showing off. Showing off. But then there's also this fine line of, no, I'm genuine. I mean, to be honest about your book itself, there are feedback. There are a set of people telling, अरे खुद के बारे में कौन इतना लिखता है? वो भी इतना बड़े इसमें letter का something very unique ऐसे करके, and you're promoting also. What is this guy? There is a section like that, but there's also this genuine section on the other side telling, how can somebody be so raw, vulnerable for others to know? You're not talking to your best friend. You're not confessing something to your wife or your family or your best friend who's been with you during those 2020.
Actually, a lot of friends and family knew a lot of things because of this book now.
Yeah, exactly. So it is that fine line. So how is, and I'm sure both these sides which I was talking about, it's reaching you also. You're getting to know both of it. How do you take each of it? Or do you take it the same way?
See, very honestly, I just said, for me, review is a review, right? I initially I used to, I didn't like my backlashes. You know, बहुत लोगों ने बहुत बोला कि ग्रामर अच्छा नहीं है, राइटिंग अच्छा नहीं लिखता है, which I'm okay with now. Ulta, I have converted them into my fans now. What I do right now is, if you tell my language is not good, I always tell this, I'm not here to write language, right? I always
tell a story.
Yeah, I'm a storyteller. Talk about my story. Do you like my story? Right? और ग्रामर के लिए तो लैंड मार्टिन है ना, करो. मतलब मैं वो सेक्शन का ऑथर नहीं हूँ. I'm not for literature. I'm for my stories. Right? And even this books, again, fortunately, this book has received very good feedbacks. ठीक है? And my main, always see, this is when I was writing this book, when I gave this book to my editor as well, my clear instructions were, it should look like a personal diary. You know, when I was writing this book, and it's actually more difficult to write this kind of books. People think कि अरे तो खुद का मतलब, it's like a texting people. It's not.
It's not.
You know, flowery language is very easy to write. You know, vocab is very easy to do. ठीक है, आजकल कोई बड़ा बात नहीं है. And when I was doing this book, and I made sure when you're reading, you feel like कि यार गलती से किसी का डायरी पढ़ रहा हूँ. तो आप जब पढ़ो, लिखा भी वैसे ही गया है, dates जैसे, even when I started the book and ended the book, it's like a handwritten, so that you feel that it's a handwritten thing, right? And pictures भी इसलिए डाला क्योंकि आप जैसे कोई डायरी लिखता, I don't know, whosoever writes a diary will understand. They also click Polaroids or keep pictures as a memory, right? I see, I have goosebumps when I talk about it.
Like bookmarks, there'll be 100 things inside your diary.
Exactly. Diary में बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं, right? And there's a chapter, my favorite chapter, I always tell this कि be a bestseller, not claim one.
Ha.
And that's my favorite chapter. I always
Yeah.
wanted to talk
Yeah.
about these things,
Yeah.
maybe through books or videos, and I'm glad people are liking that chapter a lot, and people are relating as well.
Yeah.
And backlash एक दो ही आए हैं, वो भी authors ही आए हैं, because maybe I have वो buyback करते होंगे, इसलिए शायद गुस्सा हो गए.
Interesting. So, the way you talked about your infatuations in your book, the school student who thought he's so in love, but then later realized that you're just in love with the concept of love.
Yeah. ये भी बहुत चल रहा है. I know
this is,
lot of readers
true.
actually picked this up.
Yeah, no, this is actually
the concept
true.
of being in love, of love.
No, that's why people tell you also, no, when you say you love somebody, is it that you love somebody, or is it just you're alone? Or is it just that
you just want
fantasized concept of love? Is that what you are hunting, or is it actually that one person who is actually worth it? Right. So that's a different thing altogether. But out of all of that, how did this love story finally? Because that's not there in the book.
Yeah.
The book did not tell me finally where did everything end to. When did you get married? Where did when all of that happened?
So I always tell this, again, it will come with age. I always say, आजकल 5th, 5th, 6th class के बच्चे भी they're in relationships.
And what 5th? Come on.
They are.
Maybe.
Maybe. So it's actually the love is something which is beyond these things, actually, right? And love at first sight is actually a myth. It never happens. It's love at first sight is attraction. Yeah. And we have hormones. Scientifically, we have hormones. We get attracted to girls. You also get. नहीं है, that's the problem.
Oh yeah, true.
Even after marriage, people say कि शादी के बाद हम किसी को देख, सब झूठ है.
Yeah.
Everybody, and it's a sign. नहीं है तो problem है actually. If you are not checking on girls, it's okay. But it's my loyalty that I don't think anything wrong.
You don't take action.
Yeah, don't take action or didn't think anything wrong, or don't do anything which is wrong, right? Which is that is courtesy or loyalty.
Yeah.
So even in school time में क्या होता है ना, first love and everything होता है ना, first love किसी को मिलता नहीं है, it's not a curse. It's actually science behind it, because it's actually not love. प्यार क्या होता है ना, which I'll talk about my life. I got married to my best friend.
Yeah.
Right. And till date, I think every other day we both tell each other, we are not good husband, we are not good wife, maybe, and maybe I still not in love with her, or maybe she is not also in love with me, but we cannot live without each other, right? And I feel this is love. Every day after office, I wait for her. If she reaches home early, she'll wait for me. And the things we do, small things which we do, which even which goes maybe unnoticed, that's love. According to me, maybe people have another definition. मेरे को लगता है कि जहाँ सुकून मिले, and the person who makes you a better person, that's love. And it really, I think, बोलते हैं, some things which comes with age. And it will always come with age, no matter what you claim. बहुत जन ये भी बोलते हैं ना कि 12 साल में भी बहुत मैच्योर है, नहीं है. वो एक मे बी पोर्शन मैच्योरिटी आया होगा कोई पार्ट का लाइफ का. बट आई थिंक लव इज ऑल्सो विल टेक टाइम. इट ग्रोज विद एज, एंड यू फाइनली विल अंडरस्टैंड why these divorces are rising in India, why these separations are too common these days, because it's attraction. लड़की पसंद आई, प्रपोज कर लिया, सब कर लिया, फिर डेट किया, फिर पता चला अरे ये तो वैसे ही है ही नहीं. क्योंकि पता है क्या बोलते हैं ना, एट द एंड ऑफ द डे इट्स यू, योर पर्सनालिटी, योर माइंड, योर हार्ट, एंड वो एक दिन में नहीं पता चलता. इट टेक्स टाइम, and when you think that it's the right time, then maybe you can call it love, but else it's all attractions.
From how you ended up marrying your best friend, even during your difficult times, you've been somehow blessed with having a good supporting system where people have been with you.
My wife and my best friend.
Your family, your best friend, your best friend's father who invested in your project. What is your support system looking like today?
I was still with my every day. I was almost every other day. They are my family. I always they are not my friends.
I loved it how you told that in the book also. This is beyond friendship now. How you quoted that. I don't know the exact words.
You understand, you will also agree, it's not only about stories or life में भी कौन आता है हेल्प करने, आपके सगे नहीं आते, right? And that guy, nowhere, I'm from Jharkhand, not even बचपन से जानता हूँ, maybe for years, or and that father who thinks that I'm also his son now, and I invested, it was 6-7 lakhs, not even 50,000 कि 50,000 या 5,000. You asked 500 rupees. You asked to buy my book for 500. People are not buying. And that
Too
guy
expensive.
gave me 7 lakhs without even no contract, nothing. बोला भी नहीं. He just said कि जब होगा दे देना. That is something, you know, I can talk about it days and everywhere.
These are your achievements in life.
Yeah, this is what I've earned. People say paisa or naam, but I always still have earned good people. And you know, COVID में पता चल गया था. I know my people, you know, 10 fingers, 10 people I know. And I will always keep them like this.
When you're famous, you will know how many people are just around you, and when you are a failure, you actually know who was there with you.
You know, I started the book with this. When you're up in your life, you know, I was stumbling, and I later understood. It has actually become, you know, again, it's all manifestation and motto. It has actually become the motto of the life. How you learn who your people are.
It is sweet also how you wrote out the book when you're telling, and I understood what it meant.
Exactly.
Actually,
later,
like,
it took time. Yeah, but उस टाइम तो वो तो क्या ना वो छाप लिया था ना. I read it somewhere and because assembly का था. But yeah, that became a life lesson for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Later.
What's your biggest regret?
I have spent a lot of time pleasing wrong people. And अच्छा है ना reel के लिए.
Actually, thought actually went into my head, but then no, but in real,
you know, and it's actually a fact thing. You know, I have been a people pleaser. I suffer from this disorder known as being in everyone's good book. And when people identify this, they start using you. कि इससे करा लो, ये कभी ना मना नहीं करेगा. And people, you know, बोलते हैं ना कि if you're nice, they will use you like anything. And it's a very sad fact that people do it intentionally.
And somehow niceness is compared with being weak.
Being stupid.
That
you know,
too.
People who, you won't believe it, there are, I only know maybe 5 good people in my life. Good means good. See, you will be always good to your husband or your parents. It's good people means as a human how you are. I only know 5 people maybe, right? And I always tell this that good people are oftenly termed as stupid people. They think, and kabhi I get this a lot. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a good person. I don't know. Maybe I'm a good person. People tell this me that you're too good to be true. People don't believe. बोलते हैं ना कि 21वीं सदी इतना कलयुग का सदी आ चुका है. If you're nice to people, if you're nice to you, Naghma, you will think, अरे इसको कुछ काम होगा.
कुछ तो होगा in back
and
of your mind.
And people cannot accept the fact that somebody could be genuinely nice people.
Yeah, that's true.
And ठीक है. I try my best to be as nice as
actually, sometimes you think also, because sometimes you feel that good people are, who are genuinely good from heart, they are cursed. Either they earn a bad name or they, touch wood, die early. Not even kidding, but that actually is true.
I always tell this, I get this key, maybe I don't know, they are haters or what. A lot of people tell that you fake your goodness. And I always tell Naghma, even if I'm faking goodness, at the end of the day, the goodness is what is out. सोचो अगर मैं दिखावा भी करता हूँ कि मैं डोनेशन देता हूँ, मैं सोचो 10 गरीबों को मैं खाना खिला रहा हूँ, मैं रीली बना रहा हूँ फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मैं चलो मान रहा हूँ, मैं दिखा रहा हूँ, वो 10 गरीब खा ही तो रहे हैं. What's wrong in that? And it's not, पता है, I still do a lot of things which people don't know. I never talk about anywhere. But who knows, and I don't care. Okay, because this is something which I do. And ऐसा बहुत बार हुआ है कि हमने ऐसे कि चीज़ें हमने शूट किया है या किसी ने चुपके से शूट कर, लाइक नाउ वाइफ इज देयर, सो शी इज माय कैमरा पर्सन, शी ऑलवेज शी लाइक्स पोस्टिंग दिस थिंग, माय हस्बैंड इज दिस, राइट? एंड आई आल्सो टेल हर कि डोंट डू, बट फिर भी वो कर देती है. ठीक है, मना कितना ही करने का, झगड़ा हो जाने तो. एंड people tell this कि you just doing for posting reels and all that, and I felt सी माय वाइफ मेड मी अंडरस्टैंड दैट उनके लिए अगर आप इफ यू आर पोस्टिंग मे बी नगमा विल गेट इंस्पायर्ड बाय यू एंड दे विल आल्सो स्टार्ट डूइंग फॉर एग्जांपल मेरे को लगता है कि अभिषेक भी करेगा वो फेक ही करेगा या अजिताभ भी कर रहा है अच्छा चीज है रीच अच्छा मिलता है व्यूज अच्छा मिलता है बट अभिषेक भी तो फिर 10 लोगों को खिलाएगा एट द एंड ऑफ द डे सी इट्स द गुडनेस व्हिच इज आउट देयर
That is true. You wouldn't know who actually gets benefited of what you do. Because I think it was yesterday or day before, like on my birthday, got a message from a friend's wife who texted me telling, like, somewhere the first time that we met, how you talked passionately about books. It motivated me to pick up book because I was always a childhood avid reader. Lost it entirely, but that some conversation that we had, I ended up picking up a book. I was so happy seeing that message.
Exactly.
It just made my day.
Actually,
it's very few
actually
things.
It makes my day, you know. And ये message की बात कर रहे हो, I receive a lot of message every day from new people as well and old people as well. You know, especially for the new readers who have maybe read for the first time. They will just text ki I read your book and all that and I liked it and I just reply with a thank you or I'm glad you liked it, right? People take screenshots and they post on stories, he replied and till date 15 years later also I fail to understand what's so happening in this. DM का तो मतलब ही है reply करना, right? If you it's a two-way communication, right? If you're texting someone, replying is the second step. Without it, it's not a conversation, right? So if I'm replying, why so? Maybe I'm blessed. You know, I always tell this success is very magical. Maybe I'm blessed with God that maybe a single reply can make their day. Because I understand how I went to cloud 900 when Shahrukh replied. Right? So that was something, you know, Baman Irani says this a lot. हम लोग सब fame के पीछे ही तो हैं.
Everybody.
Right? We want to become famous. I always wanted to become famous. Today when I'm famous, why will I run from my fans? मैं तो चाहता हूँ लोग DM करें. Right? मैं चाहता हूँ लोग आके selfie. लोग भागते हैं. I have seen again big authors कि photo नहीं देंगे या they just walk away after the launch. I want this Delhi launch. There were more than 100 people there. Full packed. Oxford वाले खुद आके बोल रहे थे जल्दी करो, ठीक है? And I was like, I paid them extra as well. कि नहीं क्या कर सकता है क्योंकि so these big bookstores have you might be knowing this limit होता है कि 40 से लोग बुलाओ. मैं बार-बार उनका झगड़ा चल रहा मेरा उनका. मैं कैसे किसी को मैं बोल सकता हूँ कि 50 ही आएगा या 80 आएगा. अब मैं फैंस को थोड़ी बोलूँगा 80 फैंस आ गए बाकी तुम भाई बाहर में जाओ. ऐसा नहीं होता, राइट? एंड दे विल कम इन एंड देयर इज नो लिमिट एंड दे हैव देयर ओन पॉलिसीज एंड दैट्स ओके. एंड सो आई एंडेड अप, यू नो, इट्स एक्चुअली वेरी टायरसम. When I am signing 500 books for pre-orders, it's actually, people think it's a very good show off. People initially will like it कि autograph दे रहे, autograph is the word. It's actually tiresome. लोगों को लगता है do what, आप 100 बुक साइन करो आप थक जाओगे, आपको मन नहीं करेगा.
No, when we work with authors, we see how the sign change. It's not that
they don't.
They want to do it, but by then your sign starts changing. They are just changing.
Scribbling. They are actually end of the day are scribbling. And ठीक है. I love. I still love. You know, I will. मैं बोलता ना, my biggest fear of my life is I wake up one day and everything is gone. You know, the love. It's not about the books. I always tell this. मेरा books है, मेरा नाम भी हटा दोगे ना, still my book will work because of what I do. I am very good with marketing. I am good with what I'm doing concepts.
All of that can be labeled.
The love which I have, the 30,000 followers I have, all genuine. ठीक है, and that's what I want. And I always will work. You know, at times I have thought that I will stop or leave, but you know, every other day कोई एक आ जाता है कि you inspired me to write. That keeps me going. You know, and I think maybe I'll go forever.
Very true, very true. So just because you're talking about your book launches, back to your publishing and all of that, what are some of those controversies or myths in the publishing industry?
One of the biggest myths I will tell you, which I get a lot. One of the biggest myths which I get a lot in this industry is इस publishing house से आ जाएंगे तो मेरी life set हो जाएगी. Right? It's not Yash Raj Films. It doesn't work that way. People need to understand this. जितना जल्दी समझेंगे उतना अच्छा है. सेकंड मिथ, पब्लिशिंग की ब्रांडिंग से और उनकी मार्केटिंग से बुक्स बिकती है. No.
That's on you.
It's completely on
Yeah.
you. It's author's name, it's author's
Yeah.
branding,
Yeah.
author's links, author's
Yeah.
contact, author's
Yeah.
reach.
Yeah.
It's all authors.
Yeah.
Publishing industry कुछ नहीं, it's actually author's industry. Right. Publisher क्या बोलते हैं ना, वो जबरदस्ती का हुआ बना रखे हैं. You know, as I always tell, I know authors coming out from biggest houses of the country selling 500 copies. I know self-publishing authors who are selling 5,000 copies.
And what about the brand names then? How is that
How does
brand
it,
name of
how
the
does it
publishing
matter?
house matter?
Brand name will only matter till the time you're seeing the cover. Andar kya hai, it will all remain the same, right? Your story is all the same. It's not you would replace your name with a bird's name, right? So it doesn't make any sense any which ways. So it's, I always tell this, work on your content. It should be very unique. It's like a business. Books is like a business. You serve what is not there in the industry. Once you serve that, you will see the difference, right? And as unique as your book, maybe it's a concept of the book or maybe the story of the book. You know, there is a saying, and I also believe stories khatam ho chuka hai. There are no more stories left. Which, you know, as a writer, as a publisher also, even I'm watching a film, I have seen all kind of stories. I can tell in the first 10 minutes what will happen next. And maybe that's because of experience. But industry में भी जैसे बोलता हूँ, especially in Indian writing, everything is that. People are now, there's a reason why people are now moving towards mythological, because that's a very untouched. Because वो अभी छुआ ही नहीं है, right? And then love stories khatam, thriller khatam. I know who's the murderer from day one. I recently saw that movie Deva. That was something which was very unique because I never thought that hero hi villain. That was very, I don't know if you've seen that movie.
Seen that.
When Shahid Kapoor turned himself was the murderer, I was like, okay, because that was something I never expected. So that kind of films will work because again, नहीं तो अब thriller देखो, everybody knows. What will happen? Love story, everybody knows. कि love story भी देखो है ही क्या, मिल गया या बिछड़ गया, तो हो सकता है. और what is the third? Nothing.
That's actually true, because there are times when we are reading books or we are watching movies, we feel like this is another repetition, and we're done with that. But if you think about it, if we are a million people, the million of us have a different story.
Yeah, true.
Like each of our lives is a unique story in itself.
Right.
And but why are movies and books repeating stories? I mean,
Exactly.
I don't know the answer to this. It's just there always.
Because we all, maybe because whatever books we are reading is all commercial writers, right? They're all commercializing things.
I think it's
if one thing works,
what works exactly.
One thing works and everybody's after
wants to
right?
kind of go behind it. And what about buybacks? Like, because you were talking about it in your book also.
Yeah. Buybacks, see, there are a lot of evil practices. Actually, I will always term this as evil practice. Buybacks. Buybacks, abhi kya hai, there is a very good trend. I don't know if we'll keep this or not. Very controversial thing I will say. What agents are doing. For example, if an agent comes to me and they tell that Ajitabha, I'll pitch you for big houses and get you a good deal. For that, what do you need? Amazon ranking. They'll show that Amazon pe best-selling top 100 mein books hai. Your reviews are very good. You're trending on Twitter or Instagram, lot of things. And they start doing buybacks. You buy back 200 copies and you are in top 50. Buy back 300 copies and you are in top 100. And because you are from own self-publishing house, you bring down the cost. There's something also known as, which is very, very cheap, I would say. They make Kindle free. And they get book reviews and it shows verified purchase. They have cracked everything, you know. ये जो cheating वाला चीज़ें चल रही है, they have cracked things. And they make the Kindle free and they download 200 copies, 200 reviews, and that's how. And when you go to a publisher or an editor with the book and you show 500 reviews, 500 reviews is a big number.
It
as
is huge.
As I said, only 2% of the people. Again, it's if it's genuine, it's very good. 500 reviews and आपको पता है, again, I have known these things. आपको पता है कि इस हाउस का इस एडिटर से आपका परसों मीटिंग है. You do buybacks 2 days back so that your ranking is on 1, so that when you're in the meeting you'll show. And this has been okay, very good. But I've cracked this long back.
This is something actually, what you're talking about, the 2% of people reviewing, like mental calculation, even I do this. As in, if I see a book on Amazon, I see the number of reviews. So I don't know the sales. I don't know how much sales. Let's say, for example, it has 50 reviews.
Right.
What I try and do is, if it has to be 2%, that means it has sold what?
Right.
Almost
Right.
at least, what is 2%? Where did 50 come from?
Pen-
Okay, almost 20,000 technically.
20,000, yeah.
Books has to get sold. So then my calculation is, within my circle, the WhatsApp groups that I'm part of, the reading groups, the book clubs I'm part of, is that many people talking about it, which justifies this ratio.
Exactly.
If it is not, now I know because I'm part of itna sara book clubs like in one city.
Right.
No, I know for a fact.
Honestly, they are just fooling themselves. They are fooling their family and friends. That's it.
Yeah.
And maybe their followers.
Yeah.
But all the book experts, the big houses ke jo marketing team, and they know everything.
Yeah, but then I mean, as a marketer, maybe, I know this helps.
But
also
again,
somewhere.
it's also very weird. Also, but this is how it's working. Also,
it is working in that way. I mean, even like I said, even we do projects like these. We make sure these giveaway packages are going out.
Giveaways are very different, Naghma. Those are very different things. Giveaways are different.
Yeah, even that's I think a promotional the reviews thing. And Instagram is also
those are very
different.
Promotional thing. Buybacks are just to increase your rank on Amazon, just to increase your reviews on Amazon. I know authors, I won't name. They are very big now. And what they did, they self-publish their own book. You also know, if you print 2,000 copies of a 200-page book, it will hardly cost you 40 rupees. They are selling for 100. ठीक है, वापस आया, book तो अपने पास वापस आना है. They bring the packet and they again selling it. They are just, it's like a cycle. And they claim that my book is ranked in top 50 since 3 weeks.
I think that's a topic we shouldn't get into too much, because some of these marketing tactics, actual marketing
I
always
tactics, tell you now, I don't have any problem. Don't tell me. मतलब जो experts हैं ना, उनको सामने पता है. वो पता क्या होता है ना, out of courtesy, like I will say very good, and I'm laughing inside. And मतलब मेरे को क्यों बोल रहा है? I know, मतलब कुछ लोग होता है ना कि why you are just like you're lying to Mahadev. Mahadev knows everything. What are you talking nonsense? Why are you telling this to me?
No, that is true. You know, when I started working with bookstores, it actually started giving a bigger reality. What actually sells? Because Amazon is very misleading.
I have closely worked with publishing houses. I exactly know what print run they are running. All the big authors. Okay. And there are, of course, genuine authors. Of course, I will tell you, again, I have big respect for Sudha Murthy, ma'am. Skin Bond. And they are running, all the Diggaj wale, jo 10 naam hai industry mein. They have good print run, they are selling good. And honestly, they are the only one who are selling.
That's why
I always tell this, are you selling or are you giving? There's a difference between both. Right? True. Are you claiming to becoming a bestseller? Are you a bestseller?
No, unfortunately, the normal, what we talk about, the 80-20 rule, it's not even 80-20, it's like 98 and 2. The 2% of authors literally gives the 98% of revenue for the publishing houses. Exactly. So that's true. I mean, it's always going to be like that. But interesting, I think this conversation will not stop, but that I will have to bring it to a hard stop. But I am really glad you wrote the book. Even I had heard from multiple people different opinion before I read the book, and I was not expecting for anything very literary or poetic or anything. I was not even expecting anything, to be very honest. This is something, so right now also it's written very well, not that it's poetic or anything, but it's written very genuinely, and I'm somebody who connects with genuinity. If I want a lyrical amazing writing, I'll pick a Booker Prize. So my mood for that, I'll go pick that.
Go read Oscar Wilde if you want.
Exactly.
See, I always tell this, every author has a genre. You cannot compare me कि यार Ruskin Bond वाला मजा नहीं आया. I'm not Ruskin Bond, right? Ruskin Bond is Diggaj. He has a different style of writing. Maybe what I am writing, no one is writing. Right? I also say this, I bring concepts with my books. No one is doing in the industry.
No, that is actually.
So why should I have my own genre and things to how to do. Why to copy someone, and why I don't want to become the next this. I want to become my first Ajitabha, right? My first version. So I think it's okay.
So before I end, one last question. Just now it just came to me when you said that I want to become the first Ajitabha. it took me back to your initial days. What happened to the movie making phase? You've been an amazing creator of movies.
You're being just nice. I'm telling you, I'm not a good filmmaker. I realized this.
But you used to get paid for that a lot.
I still do.
Okay.
I only make commercial projects now, and again, the video studio is still running, and we make only commercial shoots, corporate shoots, event shoots, and again 2020 eye opener. I realized one thing. You know, one of my friend asked me, if tomorrow Shahrukh sir calls you, I want to work with you, what will you approach? I said book, not a movie, because I always see it took time. You know, when you love something very passionately, especially it's your passion. I still say I want to become a filmmaker, but I'm a terrible filmmaker. I don't make good videos. Okay. मतलब films मतलब वैसे बोल रहा हूँ.
Okay.
And if tomorrow Shahrukh sir calls me, I can show my books.
Yeah.
I have good books. I have good quality books. I have all kind of books, and I can compare my books to and compete with also with the big ones.
Yeah. And you have the concepts also to sell them.
Exactly. But can I show my videos and tell them Shahrukh sir मेरे साथ काम करोगे? And he will say, so that's what I was saying कि what you like to do वो आपके ego में रह जाता है कि कोई आपको बुरा बोलेगा ना आपको hurt होता है. It took a lot of time for my ego to understand that you are not a good filmmaker and you should stop right away. And the day I realized, I stopped. And
I didn't expect that.
Yeah. But
I just thought, like, from reading your book also, I just took that writing because of whatever successes you had.
And
it just took your time, and somehow movie went to the side. I didn't know that you actually stopped it.
No, I stopped. I was actually doing it simultaneously. Okay. You know, I was investing all the money which I got from book in movies, and I was failing terribly. Means I have spent lakhs and lakhs, and I got nothing.
Oh my.
Okay, एक तो होता है nothing to say, not even a good feedback. I have made over 500 videos till date, and maybe I can only show you one or two which I think is a good video. So again, it took time, but again, जैसे मेरे को I took time to understand and I'm not a thief manga. Same it happened there because again it's a human ego. You know, human thing which you don't let you accept कि यार मैं बुरा कैसे हो सकता हूँ. You know, we are always nice, we are always good, we are always best what we do. But no, I'm not best at what I'm doing that.
Yeah, we are human beings.
And it has worked well.
We are human beings. We cannot be master of everything. I mean, unfortunately.
I tried too many things. So it's okay.
No, but thank you for that very raw confession. I did not expect me.
There are a lot of raw confessions in the book.
Yeah, but that's what I said. Certain parts, we didn't know what happened to that part. Like how you talked about your love story. The book doesn't give me that information. So movie, I actually thought it would have just got somewhere into the side because you got so occupied with the writing journey.
No, a lot of people think that because people say that कि अरे तुम book में चल गए ना इसलिए you left that behind. It's not that. I book में चल गया क्योंकि मेरी books अच्छी थी. You know,
but interesting.
And मेरी second book ही बहुत चल गई थी. First book it was like okay. And again I sold for over 500 copies in a year, including 15, which according to me still is a big number. But yeah, Shahrukh book changed everything. And
of course.
No looking back.
But I'm glad that you, even though you're not with the movie, or as you say, you're not good at it and you stopped it, but I'm sure it would have polished the way your storytelling went into picture, and it would have really helped it.
Even through videos also I was storytelling. Right. So the medium changed, but I'm still the storyteller. Maybe you know it's my dream. Maybe one day Imtiaz Ali, who is also from my city, directs one of my books, and Shahrukh is one of the actors. It's my dream one day, maybe. And maybe in the next manifestation I'm doing.
Exactly.
You know, and if someday it happens, maybe if it's the first time telling in the podcast, I'll definitely give you a pass.
Oh yeah, I'm sorted worth it. Okay, this is on record now. I'll use that clip, save it, and I'm like, you remember? It's never you told me this thing.
Definitely. Yeah.
But anyways, ending on this high note, thank you so much for that very unfiltered conversation, and wishing you all the very best. It's very interesting. I'm not sure. It's like setting bars. When you give something interesting, my next thing is, okay, you need to give me something better. So yeah, I'm expecting.
This was always like I told this. I always had this story.
Yeah.
You know, and you also will understand and know and agree. Author always starts with their own journey. Like दिल टूटता है या कुछ खराब होता है या कुछ अच्छा होता है. They start their own journey. this was like a brahmastra for me. I knew the story is good. And there is no book on an author's journey. You know, author लिखते हैं but author की journey पे कोई book नहीं था. So again, I knew it was a very unique concept. You know, इसलिए it took time, years to craft it, and I'm very happy this took a very good shape.
It actually did, and I mean the story is also good. I mean, you've written your story.
This is also one of the things with Naghma. You know, I always, as I said, I always work on concepts. My concept hit हो जाता है, book viral हो जाता है. I knew that this book will become viral. Because of the thing it is, right? It's very Instagramming and very new, never been done. Diary book बन गया. But when the reviews started came in, की story कितनी अच्छी है.
Exactly.
And I was, you won't believe, I was surprised.
Okay, that you didn't know you had a good story in your life.
Yeah, I didn't know that my story is good.
Exactly.
And that came as a very surprising thing for me. I'm very happy that ना सोने पे सुहागा वाला बात है.
No, I mean that's what I'm telling. So if, for example, how books comes with based on true incidences and real people. Like if I'm an author who writes fiction or romance writing, I get to know your story and I'm converting that into a book. The story is still good. It'll depend on how I write, but the story is actually still good. So here, even though yes, it's autobiographical and everything, but somewhere in between, the story flow was really nice. The story came out very good.
हम लोग जब उसको hype कर रहे थे ना, my wife one day said कि यार वो तो viral हो गया, ठीक है, ऐसा ना हो कि अब backlash चालू हो जाए, क्योंकि मेरी stories उतनी तारीफ नहीं होती है, very honestly, ठीक है. And मतलब मेरे को याद है क्योंकि hype तो next level है book. It was all over Instagram when it came out, right? And मेरे को भी एक पंगा लगा था, सही बोल रहा है यार, ये तो फिर बेइज्जती ज़्यादा वो भी ना है, backlash. But when the reviews started pouring in, I was like, okay, अब तो क्योंकि होता है ना hype बनने के बाद you read it and you like, यार इतना भी अच्छा नहीं था, सिर्फ hype था. लेकिन
even I noticed it because I think I saw, because even my Instagram is filled with the people who reviews and everything. I saw a lot of people initially talking about, oh wow, that's something very unique, look at the aesthetics and all of that, there are things. But then I started noticing, and I have a very bad habit, beach mein I scroll to the next. I don't have the patience to sit on Instagram. But then later I actually started noticing people talking about the content in the book.
Exactly.
So it was
people
not
are
anymore.
Talking more about the content than the concept.
So it's not anymore. So they would have created that video of the aesthetics when you got the book. Because yesterday I was so happy having clicked a very amazing image of your book with the aesthetics, because it itself is looking so nice. So that why I think people would have created that first before they read the book, because they wanted to just show it off and everything.
हमारे पास भी आ गया. Because again, जो hype book होता है, they want to show off that they have.
So that's why they need time. And very few people actually sit and finishes it overnight. And once they finish reading, now that it's been 1-2 weeks, now people are talking about that content, which is great.
Which is good. Again, I'm very glad they're liking the
Congratulations to you. And wishing you all the very best. We readers, or we people who looks upon what is very interesting in the industry, we are looking for something more interesting now. Hope you give us that as well. Unsaid. But thank you so much for being here today. Thank you really very much for the unfiltered conversation. Wishing you all the very best.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Everything that's coming in your way. Wishing you all the very best. May your love story bloom every single day, and your craft keep improving one after the other.
There are a lot of concepts that you still have.
But
you can do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The next show by Naghma